So I was feel pain when I came back home, and I was there in Tanzania when I was shaving my hair, and I went at their home. I didn't get anyone. I called their phone, they don't pick. I tried times 2, 3, they block me. Nothing. I went there, even I found my daughter, they changed their name. When they were in the school there, my daughter was not used the same name of mine. They changed their name, that my daughter was have a different name. How the pain is, guys? What can you do? Can you let me know in the comment section if you went somewhere? And sometimes I just calm down and I say, can I do DNA? Because somehow this issue of family is coming out of hands. Maybe I can do DNA so I can know, is it I'm a right dad? If someone can manage, go in the school, change the name of, put a new name of my daughter different with my name, how will you be, you know? And then in terms of like, I need my daughter to go in the school and the care, I don't find anything.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, these streets, there's never a dull moment, never a dull day, guys. There is always something, from the normal shenanigans, to people fighting, to people lying, to scamming, to family issues. Now we have gotten to DNA. Guys, Mayugno has come out to lament. He is saying that his child, the name that is at school doesn't bear his name. His child's name has been changed. Guys, he didn't know about this. Guys, now people are changing their children's names behind their father's backs. Oh my God, guys, what is really happening? You know, Mayugno is a sad parent. Guys, today, is a day when schools open in Kenya. Some schools are opening today, some are opening tomorrow. So now Mayugno's daughter, according to Mayugno, she was supposed to open the school today, the 4th of January 2026. Mayugno says that he was so happy. He went and paid school fees to one of these nice, prestigious schools around the area, a very good school. He was expecting his daughter, to be reporting today, and he was looking forward to this beautiful time ahead. Guys, this is a boarding school, and Mayugno is so happy, he was happy rather until today. Guys, Mayugno waited for the daughter to show up. Remember the last time I did a reaction, the mother, Wema, had come to collect her daughter, saying that they want to spend a New Year's together. This child, Precious, spent time, Christmas time with the father Mayugno. And so Wema thought it wise, she also can take the daughter and they can spend the New Year's day together, New Year's celebrations. And guys, we were all here. I remember reacting on that video when Mayugno was saying, "Oh, why is she coming to pick the daughter and stuff like that?" And I remember reacting and saying, "Hey, Mayugno, the father needs both parents. Needs both the mother and the father." And I remember saying, Mayugno is doing this for subscribers because he comes as if to report to the subscribers. I have taken my child to the school. I have done this. The mother has come to pick her up. And I remember coming out here to say that, some subscribers are telling Mayugno to like take the child, be with the child, and like the mother should not have a say about it. Guys, now things have gone a notch higher. Now, the mother, according to Mayugno, was supposed to return the daughter so she can go to school. But the daughter is a no-show. She is missing in action. And so is her mother, Wema. So Mayugno decided to go to Tanzania to find out what is happening, guys. When Mayugno reached there, he found there was nobody at home. Mayugno tried calling her number, Wema's number. It was not being answered, and when he insisted and when he kept calling, she blocked him. Guys, it is not funny, yet it is funny. He was blocked, you know. And so Mayuguno has already paid 30,000 shillings. He doesn't know what to do. He is pissed off. He works too hard, for somebody to just play around with his money like that, Mayugno went on to say that he has found out, that the donors have paid for Precious in another school. So I don't know if it's the same donors. I don't know if it's the same school that she was last year. I don't know if it is another school. Guys, a lot is going on. Precious is being pulled, this way and that way. My goodness, guys. I just listened to Mayugno talking and I was like, what the hell is this again? Mayugno is asking for advice from his subscribers. He is saying, guys, what should I do? Let us listen to Mayugno.
In today. Yeah, today is date 4, I think so. Let's see. Yeah, let's see in the phone. Yeah, today is date 4, guys, here in Africa, as you can see. It's date 4. My daughter was supposed to go in the school. But look at what's really going on. Is somehow disappointed that she's not here, she's not around. And because somehow crazy, I pay money in the school fee 2 terms, of which is like almost 30,000 Kenya shilling. Which one it was a boarding. I pay 2 terms my daughter to go in the school because it's somehow good school around here. Here if you have found a school 1 term you pay 15,000 is a very good school, because my daughter, she's 6 years. In this year, when get at April, she'll have 4 years, She'll be in 4 years on the school. But there's some of the issue which one happened, and for me, I didn't want to take this as an advantage or do anything, because there are some of things which one happen in life, and people can do and at their moment, and they can fix it at their problem and everything. But me, these things come are very different things to me, and make me get in a lot of thinking, especially in life, because completely make me worry, and make me some of the scared issue, because issue of the family's children is somehow different. So
one thing I don't understand is, which school is this that Mayugno went and found the names have been changed? Is it the school that Precious was at last year? And if that's the school, then did he find out if Precious is, reported there? Guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm not understanding everything. But, all in all, guys, why would a mother change the name of a child, and remove the father's name without the father's knowledge? What is going on? I do not blame Mayugno for talking about DNA. For real, guys, I do not. Because I would also be wondering why she would do that. Am I not the father anymore? What has happened? Has she found somebody else who has decided to adopt this kid? What is going on? What is happening? I just want to ask Mayugno. So now, if you find out this child is not your child, will you stop loving her? The same? Just a question, guys. So Mayugno is in a real dilemma. Because he wants to please both sets of subscribers. He wants to please both sides, because he is saying that some subscribers are not happy for him bringing out, his family issues on the internet, on social media. And so he is saying sorry to them. But then again, he is saying that he has to bring these issues out because another set of subscribers were condemning him, talking about he is negligent, he does not take care of his family, he doesn't know what is happening to his daughter and all this stuff. So he is out here, trying to express himself, satisfy both sides. Guys, it is not easy, it is not easy to please everyone. Some people will always feel like you are not in support of their opinion. But one thing people should realize is that everybody has their own opinion, and Mayuguno has a right to think the way he wants to think. Like, seriously, if he chooses to follow this side, that is his problem. If he chooses to follow the other side, that's again his problem. He cannot please everyone, guys. That is the truth. He goes on to say that initially, for him to bring Precious to live with him, it is not him who requested, guys. It is the family of Wema that requested, because Wema was sick. That is what Mayuguno is saying. And so he feels like, why are they doing this to me? And yet they are the ones who had requested for me to be with a child because their daughter was sick. I feel like he is thinking like this, why is it because now she is okay? Now you guys can turn around and mistreat me like this. Guys, this is serious. He also spoke about how some donors, he did not mention the word donors, but of course, he means the people who took his family away from him initially. I don't know whether he is trying to insinuate that those same people are involved, at this particular time in what is happening, because he says that these people came and took his family away from him, claiming that his family was suffering, and yet his family was okay. That's according to Mayuguno. He is saying that his family was okay, but these people came and took his family and went and hid them somewhere. He could not see them. It was a mean time. It was a mean thing for these people to do. And he is saying that these people, they are just not doing right. They never did right in the beginning, and I believe he means they are not doing right now. He goes on to say that these people claim to have helped him, rather, they claim to have helped his family. And yet, what they did was to fuel hate. So he is saying that if you're helping somebody to hate somebody, then that is not help. That is not real help, helping somebody to hate another. And he is saying that that is exactly what happened to him and his family. And now that he is trying to make things right, these people are still coming in, they're interfering, and they are messing up his family, guys. He says that these people used nothing but lies to separate him and his family, and then eventually they dumped his family. And then he came in, he came to the family's rescue. And now this, oh my goodness, guys.
When Precious came back at me here, my home, I go and take them back. It was not me, I request their family. Yes. Hello. Oh, it was somehow her mom was not in a very good condition. She was really sick, and I've been shared with you in the video. And sorry, first of all, let me make this clear. Sorry, this is the village. I'm in the village now, but sorry, I'm gonna take this as to ask you sorry, maybe, and apologize for someone who was not feeling well, for me bring the family issue in social media. But here I bring them because it was a moment where I was look bad. There is a time I was look bad in time where people blame my name, that they helped my family 1 2 3, of which something was somehow negative things, and then nothing help they was doing. If me, I know here in Africa, if you help someone, it's good to stay with. It's not you help someone to hate someone. You can't do that things. To help someone to hate someone is not a help, but to help someone who need a help in that moment is good. Because for me, my family was not need a help, but they take them by the lying things that they live in a hard place, they live in a bad place, nobody take care of them, they don't eat, everything. It was blah blah blah, a lot of lying, and it was about me. And then take them to the other side of my place from here to Tanzania, and they got their place, they stay. After they stay, then they dump them, they left them, nothing was going on. Me, I was in Mombasa. People was like,
At this point, Mayuguno is doubting if his precious is actually his because of the mother's behavior and because of the circumstances, surrounding this whole issue. Mayugno is saying that this whole thing is all about money. People are using him for money. And he wants to find out if Precious is truly his. He wants a DNA. And if the child has her father, that is okay with him. But he has to know, what he is dealing with, at this moment. He is saying that the donors of Precious, and this is where I get confused, guys. This is where I'm getting confused because Mayugno is saying that the donors of Precious went and paid school fees to another school for a whole year, and he has paid in another school for 2 terms. So my question is, Mayugno, if you knew that the donors have already paid school fees in another school for a whole year, why are you going to pay in another school for 2 terms, guys? What is going on? Are these people fighting over Precious? What is happening? Why wasn't there a consensus? Why didn't these people agree on what school to pay school fees at? Now Mayugno's money is going to get lost according to him. In fact, he considers it lost already. He says that he has lost 30,000 shillings. You know, and so my question is, why did he pay if he knew that there was money that had been paid on this other side? Or did he think that because he is the father, my precious mother is going to give him first priority? And then he has sadly found out that that was not the case. Guys, and my other question is, why would the donors be insisting on paying school fees for a child whose father has already decided he's gonna pay school fees for? Guys, I don't know what is going on. Somebody please let me know in the comment section. Why are these people fighting over this child? I don't know, guys. Please let me know in the comment section as we listen to Mayugno.
So guys, it was somehow painful to me, because I found myself that in that issue, when I told you guys before, this issue was play part of money, and it was somehow people need money. So I will take a hard decision, and I will going to take a DNA for my daughter, and of which I will know my decision where is. It's not like some of people will keep using by Mayugno name, that this is Mayugno daughter, this is who, but people still play with, if she's a Goldie or they have their dad, is good, but I bring that family issue to you guys. So in case tomorrow you guys see me quiet and some of people keep blaming my name, you guys can know the right, and I bring this in social media to know my right, and make you guys, even me, if I'm going through some things, I have to take this. Nobody wish themselves bad. It's only even me, I wish my daughter to see her somewhere. Imagine I sacrifice my money, of which there are people who was sponsor my daughter, was paid there in the school fee. Me, I came here, I was supposed also to pay. I pay in another school, of which I promised the school, because the school was saying we supposed to pay 3 terms, of which is 1 year, but I paid 2 terms. And these 2 terms, I was promised in this month, before the end, when I got my salary, I was supposed to clear that, and there can be 45,000. And I've done with everything, because it's a boarding school. My daughter, she has been growing. And I was like, avoid that issue of the family that, oh, you're supposed to send money of your daughter to take care of your daughter. So I have decided to take her in the boarding school. So in case that issue of the money and everything, we will not be in that situation. Because if our daughter in the school, us as a parent, we support to go to visit and see how she's doing. When they close school, she's supposed to come say hi to me and go to their mom place. That's what I was need. But now, see how they play the game, Now I'm look like stupid. That's what I think so. I'm look like stupid to help them,
Guys, Mayugno feels stupid. He feels played. He feels, like people have messed up with his brain. Guys, he is talking about these people, and I bet he means his ex-wife or ex-fiance or baby mama or whatever, together with the donors. They have played him 10-0. Oh my goodness, he feels really stupid. Guys, Mayuguno is saying that he paid for this boarding school for his child because he needed for the child to go to boarding school. Guys, how old is this girl? How old is Precious? And this is my personal opinion. I mean, at that age, boarding school, I mean, this is my opinion, guys. I feel like that age, taking a child to boarding school is like throwing them away. It is like you have no need for your own child. It is like your child is a burden. I mean, you are the parent, the main person who should shape your child's character, personality. Let them help them in their growth. But now you find that somebody is taking their child to a boarding school at 6, and by the time your child comes home, you don't know who they are. And guys, I've seen it in my family and other people's families. Where a child, you don't know if they're your child. You don't know because you don't know. You never raised them. You don't know about them. But anyways, guys, that is just my personal opinion. Because guys, I also have friends who have taken their kids to boarding school from this age. But sometimes I feel like circumstances may force you, to do that. I mean, there are many reasons that one can do that, but I'm just saying, if you are a parent, husband, wife, you guys are together, you have kids. I've seen very stable families take their kids, young babies, to boarding school, and you're wondering why. It is like they're disturbing them. But if you have no choice, this is my opinion, then maybe you can. But if you can take care of your kids, take care of your child. No, you want your child to be you want somebody else to be fully responsible for your kid, because at that age, I mean, that is a young girl, very young, needs guidance in everything. They don't even know how to wash their own underwear. Guys. Anyway, what I'm saying is that in this case of Mayuguno, maybe, just maybe, the circumstances, according to the way he has explained it, I've actually understood him. It is like he wants the child to be in boarding school so that when there's visiting day, both the mother and the father, or whichever time you want to visit the child, you can visit the child there in, at the boarding school. There are no fights. There are no wrangles, because you both will know where the child is, and if you want to visit, you go and visit. And at the end, during holidays, the child will go to this parent and then to this other parent, and then when the school's open, again to boarding school. I understand what Mayuguno is saying, and for this kind of family, this kind of family dynamics, maybe boarding school is good. I mean, the child will grow up without parental love, but what to do? At least this suits the parents, guys. And these are the kind of things I say. Things that people are doing things to suit them, not the child's well-being. She is not paramount. Her needs are not put first. But anyways, guys, what can we do? That is how the world works. So Mayuguno is saying that he feels stupid. He has just been played.
So I was feel pain when I came back home, and I was there in Tanzania when I was shaving my hair, and I went at their home. I didn't get anyone. I called their phone, they don't pick. I tried times 2, 3, they block me. Nothing. Look at how things is. Now I'm here. So guys, me, I'm silent. My money, I'm the one my money go. I take 30,000, guys. It's not small money, of which we work hard. I do my own things, especially me with you. You watching me, you support me. I get my salary. I take care of my family. The way you guys doing. Who the person will be every single day, puncher like that. Me, I get puncher. And this puncher is not a small, guys. 30,000 is like 200, almost 300 USD. I put fuel my car. I went in the school. I do this. I do progress. I went there, even I found my daughter. They changed their name. When they were in the school there, my daughter was not used the same name of mine. they changed their name, that my daughter was have a different name. How the pain is, guys? What can you do? Can you let me know in the comment section if you went somewhere? And sometimes I just calm down and I say, can I do DNA? Because somehow this issue of family is coming out of hands. Maybe I can do DNA so I can know, is it I'm a right dad? If someone can manage, go in the school, change the name of, put a new name of my daughter different with my name, how will you be, you know? And then in terms of like, I need my daughter to go in the school and the care, I don't find anything.
So Mayuguno wants to do a DNA. I don't blame him, guys. You know, especially with this change of name thing. I mean, I don't blame him. Because for somebody to go that far, changing a name without the father's knowledge, without the father's permission, then I feel there's something going on, you know. And I also feel like, you know, these donors are too overly they are going overboard, to be very honest. I mean, this is just interfering with the family too damn much. Even if you have all the money in the world, you know, even if you feel you're God, no, let people be. You know, support the girl, but do not make her do these kinds of weird things. You know, because guys, I refuse to believe that Wema is doing this, you know, by herself. You know, there's somebody pushing her to do all this crazy shenanigans. And this is somebody who feels that, you know, because I am taking care of you, because I'm giving you money, I mean, I have a right to dictate your life. Guys, I normally say, God, please help your people. Because some people down here feel like they're some sort of demigods. And this is not right. This is evil. I mean, seriously, guys, that is just how I feel. I don't know about you all. Please let me know in the comment section. Now, guys, what really is going on? You know, why would somebody change the child's name? And why would they do it without the father's permission? You know, what game are they playing? You know, what is their motive? Guys, this is messy. Like, seriously, this is bad. And I'm just wondering, you know, is this woman, Wema, doing this by herself? Or is she doing it in cahoots with this donors that Mayuguno is talking about? And just like I asked before, are these the same donors who had Wema in the first place, or are they different? I don't know why I tend to think that they're the same, because Mayuguno says they took, you know, because Mayuguno is talking about what they did, you know, before. How they took his family, how they dumped their family, how they did ABCD, you know. He is talking about the previous donors. So could they be the ones who are involved in this whole saga right now? And why would they be doing this to a family, guys? You know, I don't understand. Why would you interfere with a family this much? You know, yes, Mayuguno was not paying for school fees before, but he is paying now. You know, he has decided to pay now. So what is the point of them again going to pay in a different school? You know, and Mayuguno is paying in another school. Guys, what is going on? You know, even if you're a donor, guys, why do you have to dictate people like this? You know, why do you have to interfere so much? Instead of them telling Wema, you know, have a discussion with Mayuguno, you guys agree whether this child is going to this school or to this school, you know. And if Mayuguno says boarding school, maybe also just sit around, have a sitting, you know, Mayuguno and Wema, and decide and see if which one is best, you know. Guys, you know, one thing I've realized about these two parties is that each party wants their side to be what they want to be in effect. You know, like Mayuguno, the way he talks, he's talking about, I want to take my child to a boarding school. He does not care if the mother approves or not. These are the things I say, guys. Me, I don't understand, honestly. Mayuguno does not care. I don't think he minds. I don't think he even consulted with Moema. You know, he does, because he is the man with the Range Rover, you know. He can do anything. That is not how the world works. That is a problem with these people. And on this other side, the donors also feel the need to be the ones who are in charge, you know, because we have money. We also have to dictate what happens because we are paying for this child's school fees. Guys, this push and pull will never end until people sit down and agree, until they put this child's welfare, you know, paramount, because both sides want to show their might. You know, Mayuguno wants to show his mighty, and this other side wants to show, you know, their might. And also, guys, I will repeat, these are subscribers who tell Mayuguno, do this, do that. You cannot instruct Mayuguno to do stuff, you know, for his child, especially very, you know, important decisions without the mother's input. Yes, the mother has no Range Rover, I repeat. The mother has no house. The mother cannot build. The mother has no job, but she is the mother. That is the fact. You know, so this, oh, Mayuguno, take your child to boarding school, Mayuguno, do this. No, it is Mayuguno. You and Wema sit down, discuss. Please tell her why the child should go to boarding school. Make her understand. And, you know, you guys decide and see if you can take the child to boarding school. That is how it should be. It is not Mayuguno do, Mayuguno do. Mayuguno cannot just be commanding Wema all around. And I think maybe Wema feels that way. And that is why Wema is also taking charge, you know. And yes, even if I was Wema and I have somebody who is sponsoring me, helping me out, you know, me and my child, you know, and the father is despising me anyhow, talking about me on YouTube, oh, she wants this, that, you know, I would also follow what the sponsors are telling me. So at the end of the day, if these two people do not agree, this child will continue suffering. Guys, now see what is happening, you know. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. You know, if you have not liked this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe. And please, let us meet in the next. Bye-bye.
I educate, put things straight, that's my fate. Truth teller, reality checker. Truth teller, I'm your protector from the lies and the fake narrative. Truth is what I got to give. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Don't pay